Hi everyone. I'm Mukul. I am with Shipway's product team working for the past 5 years, and I'll help you out with Shipway Cargo and how Shipway Cargo helps the customer and you guys to ship your shipments and the considering the fact that cargo is specifically made for heavy shipments, and I'll help you out with those queries also. If you have, you can, like Tanvi said, you can just put it in your Q&A box and we'll help you answer that also. Let me just share my screen so that we can move ahead. So like I said, Shipway Cargo is one of our latest products that we have launched. Apart from the lightweight shipments that we were doing initially, now we have moved into the cargo bit. So cargo is something that a lot of you guys might be looking at, like if you are shipping any product or any shipments which are more than 20 kgs and taking a lot of volumetric weight or the dead weight is quite high, that is when you would want to get into the heavy shipment zone, and that is the cargo bit. What we found out during this particular development and the reason why we went to the Shipway Cargo was we found out that a lot of challenges is that the end seller used to face. So one of those was tracking and handling multiple box shipments, and also a lot of damages which were being, raised in the cargo area. And also a lot of manual intervention was needed by the seller to, track and identify where the boxes are, or where the truck is right now, or where the delivery is supposed to happen if it's not, if the premises is closed, or the warehouse is not actually open right now. A lot of other things were happening. So we moving into the cargo space because of this, and understood the fact that these are the problem statements that we need to solve for the end customer. So, before moving ahead, I just want to understand what kind of users that we have that have joined us right now. So, if you could just help me understand if you guys are already using Shipway or not, so that I can, take you ahead with the whole thing. I request you to please answer the poll so that we get a better idea about it. Thank you for answering. We'll just move ahead then. So there are four factors that were actually we found out that the sellers were taking into consideration before choosing a cargo partner. One of the major reasons have always been the pricing and also the visibility of the shipments, like I said, and also predictability of which courier partner to be selected and which is a better partner with using which we can do the movement from point A to point B, depending on your use case, and also the ownership of this shipment movement. So if you are directly associated with the courier partner, then you are the one that has to take up all the hassle and go have and all the hassle, and also have to, coordinate with the end courier to understand where the shipment is and what is it that is happening with the shipment. Considering that Shipway coming into this space, you won't actually have to do it by yourself. Shipway is the one that is going to take care of all of your hassle and all of your problems for you guys, so that it's better for you. And it also, you don't actually have to worry about your shipments, rather than focus on something better and move on to your business. So uh, Shipway Cargo basically is, like I said, is helping you move shipments which are higher in volumetric weight and dead weight at affordable price. So what Shipway offers right now is end-to-end visibility of your shipments, that you will be able to track your shipments. Also, we have 21,000 plus pin codes which are serviceable as of now. You'll get a dedicated support team which will take care of all your queries and also your concerns and make sure that your orders are reaching on time and are being picked up on time. We also help provide appointment-based delivery. Also, you'll be able to see the whole view on the single panel, and you'll be able to manage all the orders from one panel itself, and also be able to use multiple couriers while this process is being done. So D2C brands usually use Shipway Cargo or will use Shipway Cargo for the following things. That would be if you want to ship a shipment from your warehouse to a dark store, or also to an end customer, maybe a distributor, or also if it's a movement from one warehouse to another warehouse of yours or someone else's also. That is also for which you can use Shipway Cargo. Uh, Before moving ahead, I just want to understand a personalized demo is something that you guys might be interested in or not. So there's a poll that will be coming up on your screen. Just request you to answer those. Cool. So moving ahead, I'll just share my screen and show you how Shipway Cargo panel looks and how you can, get into the panel and, take a feel by yourself about the panel and understand how things work. So if you want to get onto Shipway Cargo's panel right now, you have two options. Either you can directly log into Shipway Cargo panel if you already have your account, or you can sign up from our sign up page. Uh, it's redirecting using the existing panel that we have. And let me just log in and show you how things work ahead. Yeah. Once you have logged into your existing Shipway panel, you will be able to see this particular box here, wherein you can toggle between the Shipway Lite panel and the Shipway Cargo panel. For this case, we'll move on to the Shipway Cargo panel. Once you select Shipway Cargo panel, you're directly logged into the panel and you don't actually have to do any other activity apart from all the activities that you have already done in your existing panel, wherein you have done your KYC, you have registered yourself, also have done the recharge into your wallet, and move ahead and assign orders using those resources itself. So this is how the Shipway Cargo panel looks like. This is one of those panels which users can actually use and understand how shipments will move. It's similar to the existing panel. The flow remains the same, but the panel is a bit different in the UI UX feel. Users once logged into the system can actually transfer the amount or the recharge from the existing wallet which they have. In this case, the existing wallet of Shipway already has 1,000 rupees. If I want to, let's say transfer 500 rupees from my existing wallet, I can simply click on transfer and update my wallet over here. As you can see, my wallet recharge has actually updated over here. Now, once the user comes into the panel, they can either create a shipment one by one, or they can upload multiple shipments at one go. Let's say we are creating a shipment in one by one right now. User will actually have to enter all the details of the end customer, wherein the shipment needs to be delivered. User can actually, so you guys can actually add multiple boxes. Let's say, in this case, we'll go with number of 10 boxes. Per unit weight would be around 20 kgs. Dimensions would be in centimeters here, and we'll go with 20, 10. So let's say you have multiple boxes or you have different number of boxes for different weight category, and you don't actually want to input all the fields again. You can simply clone the box and just change the value. Let's say in this case, we'll move it 12 per kg, 12 per unit, and we'll just keep this with one, we'll keep this as two. Okay. Here you can see the total number of boxes that you have added along with the volumetric weight that is total that is coming onto, and also the dead weight for these boxes. You guys will actually have to enter the order ID that you are referring to right now, depending on the business needs. Once you're done with it, you will actually have to upload the invoice also. Uh, in this case, I'm just adding a dummy image here. And also you can opt whether it's a COD order or a prepaid order, and you can simply create an order. So this order, like you can see, that was actually created right now. It has been added to the system. Uh, so the data that you're seeing right now is all encrypted because privacy reasons. You can actually opt in and opt out of the whole bit. Once the order has been added successfully, you can simply select the order and can one by one assign the order. In this case, we have delivery as a courier partner enabled for this particular account. You can select the order and simply click on assign order, assign shipment, and the order will be assigned, and you can see the order in the pickups tab. Here you can print the label, which would be on the basis of your on the basis of the number of boxes that you have. Let's say we click on print label for this case, and this is how your label should look like. You can print these labels and stick it on the box depending on the boxes that you have, and also accordingly you can move ahead. Yep. So like here you can see the tracking information about that particular order on the tracking info. Once you click on it, you are redirected to the tracking page for the particular order. Okay. Once everything has been done, you can simply uh, schedule pickup for this particular order, and you can select when the order needs to be picked up. In this case, we'll just opt for Wednesday, that's 4th, or for 3:30 p.m. schedule pickup. As you can see, the status has changed to pickup scheduled. And once this is done, the field agent will contact you, and you will come in to your warehouse on the desired time that you have opted for, and get the shipments picked up. Also, if you want to see all the orders that you have on the go that are actually have been shipped or are in movement, you can see it from the track tab. You can see the orders which are out for delivery and delivered, in transit, shipment booked, or whatever status that we have. You can see all of those over here. All orders actually gives you the view of all the orders that are there in the system. In this case, you can see there are multiple orders which are on hold and are in process and other statuses. Uh, if right now we have a listing of around 100 orders, you can opt in to view all the 100 orders at once, or by default, it's always set to 10. RTO orders are by default moved on to the RTO tab. Once we get an RTO status, these orders move into the RTO tab. On hold orders are basically the ones which you are actually not sure whether you want to ship or not, so that it's the new orders tab is not cluttered. You can move all those orders to on hold. In case you want to move these orders back to new, you can click on the order and select the order, move mark as new. These orders will move to the new tab. Yeah. This is the basic journey of how and one order is added to the system, and you can assign those orders. This whole activity can be done in bulk also. Let's say I'm selecting 50 orders right now, or we can just select 3 orders, and you want to assign all these 3 orders at once. You can click on assign orders, and you'll see a pop-up wherein this pop-up helps you select the warehouse from which the orders need to be picked up, and also the courier using which you want to ship these orders. Let's say your RTO address is different, you can actually change the RTO warehouse from here also. In this case, we'll keep it as the same one and simply click on assign tracking number. So all these three orders have been moved from new state to the pickup state, wherein you can schedule the pickup and move ahead with the process. Uh, there's one more bit wherein, let's say you have multiple orders that need to be added into the system at once, and you don't want to go from the hassle of creating one shipment at a time. You can simply click on bulk upload, which is over here, and download the sample sheet. Once you download the sample sheet, you can upload the sample sheet onto this particular page, and this particular pop-up will open up wherein you can uh, select the file that you want to upload, and the file will, once the file is uploaded, you will get a email notification of all the orders have been uploaded or not. This email notification will actually give you the bifurcation of how many orders have been uploaded and how many are still not uploaded due to whatever error that is there. So this was the basic gist of the panel that we have. Apart from this, you can actually look at the wallet recharge that you have done, also the rate card that we have right now to provide, and you can calculate the rate, or you just want to get an idea of how much will be charged for you will be charged for one particular order. You can use it, do it via the rate calculator. Let's say you have entered two pin codes. And once you have clicked on get rates, you see this particular tab wherein you can see the amount of charges that will be charged for this particular order. And once you click on the I button, you are able to see the bifurcation of the charges that are being charged for this particular shipment. This is just a rate calculator. This will give you a basic average idea about what will be the charges for a movement from point A to point B. In this case, it's from one pin code to another pin code, which is 122.018 to 122.018. You can see the rate card from you. You can change the courier partner, and if you want to like look at multiple couriers rates which we have, you can see all the different kind of charges that are applicable for this particular courier, and also the minimum and maximum charges which are there. Billing tab shows you the shipping charges that have been charged for all your shipments right now with all the bifurcations. Same goes for your wallet transaction. Wallet transaction gives you a view of what all charges have been charged to your account for what all movements and what all shipments or the tracking number. Managed courier gives you a view of the couriers that are activated for your account, and you can enable or disable these couriers according to your use case. This in managed pickup address, you can add your warehouses. Here you have the option to add multiple warehouses. Once you click on add pickup address, you will be able to add the address. Let's say test. Right. And you can also set this particular warehouse as a primary warehouse or not, depending on your use case. See, so right now we have selected the new warehouse as a primary warehouse, and it has actually moved into the default state. Yeah. So this is the basic gist of the panel that we have, and the whole thing that you guys can actually do using Shipway Cargo panel. This is currently a fairly new product, and we are adding multiple features to it. So yeah, thank you so much for joining in.